being recorded.
So, hello, hello, hello. This is Erica, and welcome to 2022. Gosh, I really like the sound of that. Oh, I'm so glad to have a new year. And I wanted to talk today about something called reimagining. And it really is a discipline to reimagine. So, I if you, like me, have a vivid imagination, you may have been, I don't know, called a dreamer, or you may have sort of been, hmm, criticized for being fanciful or being, hmm, not, not grounded in reality. If you're Pollyanna or you think good things might happen, even though bad things have happened. So, I'd like to invite you as we look into this new year as an opportunity to reimagine life, to reimagine oneself. Yeah. And one of the things that as you start looking at what would be great or what could I invite or what would be different or what would be good, right? In my life and what would I like to invite in? And one of the things that we get stuck on is but how? One of my friends, he's such a sweet person. His name is Thatch Nguyen, and he has actually a set of clothing, and it's PHUKHAO or HAU or something, and it basically is F how. And it's not like I don't believe that we need to know how. It's just that sometimes when we're given magic, we reject it because we don't get it or we don't understand how. And as we shift into a new year, I'd like to invite you to invite more magic in and to allow yourself more. It's like it's it doesn't make sense, but it's but to invite in some more in between time. So time when you kind of like let go of what's real and imagine what's in the future that you haven't experienced yet or you haven't known fully yet. And so, yeah, let's just do that together today in a meditation. So, what I'd like you to do, I'm going to challenge you to do this, and you don't have to. It's a podcast. You can do whatever you want. You can drive, even though don't meditate when you're driving, please. So, but I'd like you to put a heart's desire kind of like float it into your third eye. Okay. And I'm gonna put mine and mine is ridiculously pie in the sky. Like I'll just return back to this podcast episode and be grateful should this actually happen. So I'm gonna put it there though because it keeps beckoning me and I'm gonna trust that. So just put a thing that you've been desiring in that space kind of about a foot in front of you and just kind of like shift it from being out there to being kind of inside your heart. Just move it in to your being and just imagine that desire being real. And then, hmm, take a deep breath. Ooh, that's a good yawn. And invite in some more wealth. Invite in some more health. Invite in some more joy. Invite in some trust. Wow. It's like I what I'm getting is the whole pandemonium about the pandemic stripped a lot of people of their trust in humanity. There's so much sadness and sorrow. It's just like waves sweeping through as people isolated more and more. Ah, ah, yeah. Well, even the choices around vaccinating or not vaccinating, and I have to say I did choose to have vaccinations, so I listened to my body and it desired that. I have some very active teens who are out and about in the world who are in my space all the time, and that felt good to me. So I chose it consciously and with gratitude of the science that guided me to accept that. Although I must say I'm not a flu vaccine person, and I'm not really a vaccine person in general. But I did kind of just listen to the whispers of what my guidance was and allowed that to be true for me. So now let's go back to this kind of desire that you have, and let's just allow it a little more space. Oh my goodness. Sorry, guys. I must be releasing some stuff. I don't know. I'm yelling so much. Well, it is kind of early in the day where I am, California. Whew. So let's just go back to that desire now and just hold some more space for it. There you go. And just let's just do kind of a what if scenario. Let's now just jump ahead on our timeline and picture that it all happened, that we were able to have this desire that we've been desiring and it showed up differently maybe than we thought, but it showed up. And just kind of like embrace a different, more expanded reality of more of that you've been seeking. Nice. And I'm also being told to encourage you to write. I've written books myself, and just if you are being nudged to write, this will be a good year to write. It's going to be a whole nother year of people really giving each other a lot of space. And so, any of you who've had desires to write, I'm being shown to say, um, for listening to this today, you're being encouraged to write more. Beautiful. Just come back to center. Expand your energy out. And just invite your dreams in a little bit bigger. Yeah, nice. And thank you all for listening. This was Energy Clearing for Life Force 2022.